Hi there! Welcome back to Sage Creates. I'm Sage, and today I'm doing just a little vlog. I'm working on a knit project here, but it's not quite done yet. I feel like filming, but I will be coming out with a full-length video featuring just this article of clothing. So right now I'm just working on it. It is basic stockinette stitch that I'm working on currently. So pretty mindless, pretty easy. So yeah, how has your holiday season been so far? Mine has been decent. I have not seen any of my family for the season, nor probably will I. Uh, for personal reasons, there's been some issues going on between me and my family. Surrounding me coming out as non-binary and coming out as going by the name Sage, because if you hadn't guessed it or didn't know, my name is not actually Sage, but it is something that I go by currently, and in the future, if I stick with Sage and I feel like it fits me better than my dead name, then maybe I'll change it. We'll see. But as of right now, I have created a brand and everything surrounding the name Sage versus my dead name, so I would like to be called that, and certain members of my family can't respect that. So, unfortunate. It will be the first year that I don't spend Christmas with my parents, and that feels weird to me. Since I was little, my mom and my dad had gotten divorced when I was like 7, or at least they had separated when I was around 7, and we moved to Florida when I was 10, which was over 1,000 miles away from my hometown, from where my dad lived. And over winter break, it was a struggle, a hassle between both parents to figure out going from one to the other, spending it equally between the two, all of the things. So, never really been a super, super happy time for me, but I do sort of like the holidays. In my family, we celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving. Not for any religious purposes necessarily, but for Christmas, we would get together, do some sort of breakfast or lunch, do opening of presents and things like that. Maybe watch some movies. Pretty chill, pretty relaxed, just kind of spending time with family more so than going to church and doing any sort of religious things. So yeah, I hope your holiday season is a little less complicated than that. If it is a tricky situation, just know that I get it. I'm right there with you. This time of year can be very difficult for a lot of people in a lot of ways. My birthday happens to fall between Thanksgiving and Christmas, so that was a little rough this year because of said issues with my family, and it really puts a damper on the spirit. So I am there with you. I commiserate with you. And we will all get through this. They're just people, right? I know they might be important people to you, important people in your lives, but in the end, they're just people. We're all just people. Anyways, let's talk about something else. So yeah, I hope your holidays are going well. In my last video, I did a look back at 2024, a bunch of projects that I have done, the different things that I have learned. Yeah, looking forward to the end of the year. Looking forward to the holidays in the sense that I do have presents that I will be gifting friends and spending some time with the people in my close circle. So I am looking forward to that part of the holidays. Everyone seems a little more cheerful in certain ways, even though we're all struggling with different things. Everyone tries to put on a good face, and I appreciate that of everyone. I appreciate the effort that everyone tries to put in to make the season happy and joyful for everyone. Aside from that, I finally got my business cards in. I had to message, so I went through Vistaprint, not sponsored or anything, just letting you know about my experience. It wasn't terrible. It was probably just a mailing issue. The postal service is not necessarily the most reliable mode of transportation for things. And I had ordered my set of cards on the Tuesday before my market on the Saturday. So I had almost a full week for it to get here, and it didn't. I messaged them. I waited about 3 weeks. Or no, I don't think it was a full 3 weeks. It was at least a week or two. I waited to message them. They have like you can chat with a representative sort of thing instead of having to call in. So I did that. And they said, okay, we can go ahead and refund you the shipping cost and resend it to you. So I went ahead and did that. They arrived like a day or two later, I swear. And I was like, I wonder if this is just the one finally getting back to me. But it hadn't said the tracking information or anything like that. It hadn't updated, and they told me that it wouldn't because it was on the same order as the other one, which I thought was a little sketchy, but it ended up working out anyways because I got it. And then today, I got home after running some errands this morning, and lo and behold, there's this box on my front step, and it's the Vistaprint again. So I'm pretty sure the one that showed up was the one that was supposed to show up before the market finally got here. And the one I got today is the one that I had to have them reshipped to me. So now I have 200 business cards already past the market that I needed them for. And at the very least, I got the shipping refunded to me, and I do have some business cards now. The only downside to that is all of them do not have my website on them. Currently, I've only been doing sales through my Etsy shop, but I do have a Square website as well. It's all kind of linked together, but it counts a little differently. You can get to it in a different way, and I have different listings on the two. So I don't have my website on those cards, but I do have my Etsy, Facebook, and Instagram, I believe. So at least I have those now that I can hand out to people. I need to actually set some of them aside to put in my wallet, put in my purse or something. That way I have them just when I'm out and about and somebody asks me about the clothing that I'm wearing, I can just give them my business card and say, yeah, here, check out my stuff, which is a really cool idea. Actually, let me show you. So cute. It comes in a little box here. This is my business card. Yeah, I hope you can see that. I designed it myself, had a lot of fun with that, and I am really proud of how they came out. The only thing is it's just missing that website. But the front of it is glossy, the back of it is a nice paper kind of texture, so it's easy to write on and not smear. So that way, at the very least, I can write down the website on the back of it. It's not hard to find, it's just sagecreates.square.site, like website. I've been having a lot of fun with this project, actually. I just started it. I believe I'm on day 3 of working on this, which I've gotten pretty far for only working on it for 3 days compared to the rainbow sweater that you might have seen in my previous video. It is a weight 4. Let me show you here. It is Woolies, so it is 80% acrylic, 20% wool, and it is weight 4, so it's going by a little bit faster than the sweater that I made, I'm pretty sure, because that one is a weight 3, so that one took me a little bit longer to knit it up in general, and that was one of the more beginner projects that I had worked on. It was only my second larger project, and it was the first one that I had that had shaping and everything on the neckline and everything, and doing ribbing for a piece instead of just following a pattern that has a border kind of thing. So I've been really enjoying this one. I have, here's the armpit hole. So I just connected all of it to be working in the round as of last night. And when I connected, I started by connecting the front to the back and adding a couple stitches for the armpit hole here. So you can see from that to the bottom, that's how much I've done since yesterday, which I've been working on this a fair amount today. I would say it's only about 5 o'clock right now, 5 p.m. And yeah, I've been working on it decently today, a couple hours, but I will definitely be working on it more throughout the evening. So where it is at right now is not where I'm going to be at tomorrow when I start it back up. I do really love the color of this one. It is dark rose heather, so it's kind of a reddish, almost purple color. In the light, it looks more like it has a purple hue, but on camera, it looks red. So, very interesting. It is going to be a sweater vest, if I didn't say that already. Like I said, I will be making a video about it specifically. I will be filming throughout the entire process of it, show you how I made it, all that kind of stuff. So if you have any questions for me on it now, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and I will answer that in the video that I make on this specific item. But yeah, it's going to be a sweater vest. I had intended for it to be just a sweater, but I have a limited amount of yarn. I only have 6 skeins, and I wasn't sure if that was actually going to be enough for a sweater because I am a plus size person. It it does take a little bit more yarn for me to make stuff for myself when it comes to around the arms a little bit and around the torso midsection area. So for this, I eliminated the sleeves completely by making a sweater vest, and I'll be able to make it a little bit longer, a little bit baggier almost, so that it's comfy to wear over top of other things and it doesn't feel like it's too tight or uncomfy for me. With it being a bigger size, it will also fit my partner. So he has said that depending on how it turns out and the fit of it and how it feels fabric wise and everything for him, that he might wear it too, which I feel is really cool because I haven't knitted anything for him yet. I've only knitted stuff for myself. I don't really intend to knit and sell my work, at least not right now, just because of how long it takes me to make things, the bigger items mostly. I do make beanies and I knit the ribbing on that, but I'm not counting that as a completely knit piece because the most of it, the bigger portion of the body is crochet, so it goes by a lot faster. So that is it for this video. It is a little bit shorter. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You guys let me know if you prefer it longer or shorter. And I will see you in the next video. If you would like, hit the like button. Go ahead and leave a comment down below if you have any questions or concerns for me. And yeah, I hope you have a happy holiday, and I will either see you when I finish this or in the new year.